This is what you want something like this for Valby or Enzo. So especially if you're doing the crit modules, you know, the critical chance modules, you have your fire rate, and these stack. Okay, so you have expanded. Oh, let me see. Actually, I gotta throw lethal finish on because you need lethal finish too. That fits, right? Yeah, yes it does. So this is something ideally that you want. Let me take that off. Um, Basically things that improve your. Where's action reaction? There we go. This is. I don't want to add more because yes, I have 80 capacity, but I have 5 cats into it, so I don't want to. You know, I'll just let's just make this somewhat of a budget build, somewhat. By now, you should have crystals into your guns and what you want to use. But this is what your stuff would look like if you wanted to do Valby or Enzo. So these stack expanded weapon charge and compulsive magazine compulsive. Now you stack these, right? And you look at this and it says weak point damage -3. And you go, ah, weak point's the best damage type there is. I don't want to lower that. That's where this comes into play. Your base weak point damage is fixed at 1%, so you cannot increase, but that also means you cannot decrease your weak point. So, with this, you're getting a 30% critical hit rate, which, yes, we know, is only 3%. Then you're getting another 7.4%, so that's an extra 10%, so you're at 20% critical hit rate now, right? So this alone, with this build, is 20% critical hit rate. What's Valby go up to? I forget. She gives a lot of critical hit rate, and then Enzo gives another 20%. You're well above 20% when you do this. And as you can see, you're putting the fire rate up on the tamer, which is ideal, and making your magazine about 200 and something rounds. This will absolutely delete things in mobbing content and in boss content. Absolutely. And yeah. Oh, why are you recommending the Tamer if you said the Rascal's better? Because this is just a blitz gun. This is just bullet rain hell. It will probably always have a higher fire rate than the Rascal, even if you spec out the Rascal to be fire rate. Um, but the Rascal just does something different, you know. This is ideally, you know, the pure DPS, losing some weak point damage. This is how you would run Valby or Enzo. If you take a look at these mods, I promise you that you will spit fire in the face of adversity with this build on those two characters.